We'll start by finding a comfortable seat. Be sure to pull the flesh away from the sit bones so that you're starting with a stable foundation. Draw the navel in towards your spine and let the crown of the head reach towards the ceiling. Bring the shoulder blades together and down your back, and then place the hands on the thighs, palms up, and close your eyes. Just begin to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Tuning out any distractions. Start to bring the breath into balance by making the inhale the same length as the exhale. If you're comfortable with the inhale and exhale length being equal, you can also focus on making the volume of air equal on the inhale and the exhale. As you sit and breathe, I'm going to read a poem from Dana Faulds called Limitless. Sun says, "Be your own illumination." Wren says, "Sing your heart out all day long." Stream says, "Do not stop for any obstacle." Oak says, "When the wind blows, bend easily and trust your roots to hold." Stars say, "What you see is one small slice of a single modest galaxy." Remember that vastness cannot be grasped by mind. Ant says, "Small does not mean powerless." Silence says nothing. In the quiet, everything comes clear. I say limitless. I say yes. So just think about that for a few moments, taking lessons from nature to remember that we truly are limitless. We have infinite potential. And going through life can sometimes create almost an armor that we wear, and we become conditioned by the world. And we can start to lose our unique self in that way. Yoga helps us to remove that armor so that we can get back to who we really are, and then go forward to realize our own individual, unlimited potential. So don't forget that. Stay true to who you are. The world will continuously try to shape you in a certain way. But we can use our practices like yoga, silence, to remember who we truly are. And in doing that, realize that we really are limitless. Let's bring the hands together at the heart in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. We'll breathe together 3 times, and on the third exhale, share the sound of Om. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and exhale through the nose. Inhale, and exhale. And for the third time together, inhale. Om. Bow your head. Place the hands on the thighs. Softly open your eyes, looking forward. So we'll start today in Sukhasana, easy pose, and bring the arms by your sides. As you inhale, arms come up overhead. And then as you exhale, arms come back down by your sides. You're moving with your breath at your own pace. The next time the arms are by your sides, pause there. Place your left hand behind the left hip and place the right hand on top of the left knee. Root down through your sit bones. As you inhale, create length in the spine. And then as you exhale, begin to twist to the left, starting at the belly, moving up. The last thing to turn is the head. Root down through your sit bones once again. Inhale, create length in your spine. As you exhale, come back to neutral, starting with the head and then working your way back down to the belly. Place your right hand behind the right hip, left hand to the top of the right knee. Root down through the sit bones. Inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, begin to twist to the right. Press down through those sit bones. As you inhale, grow tall. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Let's come to all fours, hands and knees. Remember that when you're on all fours, your knees are just hip width apart. They're slightly behind the hips. Hands are shoulder width apart, and they are slightly forward of your shoulders. Make sure to spread those fingers nice and wide and press down through the fingers and the perimeter of the palms to help keep the weight out of your wrists. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, shift the hips to the heels, the chest to the thighs, coming to extended child's pose. On the inhale, bring yourself back up, all fours, hands and knees. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale up. All fours. Continue moving with your breath. The next time you bring yourself to all fours, pause there. As you inhale, the right arm sweeps up towards the sky, and then as you exhale, it sweeps back down as you thread the needle through that left arm, left side body. Bring the right shoulder to the mat, the right side of the head to the mat. Make sure to keep the weight out of your neck here. If it's okay for you, you can reach the left arm towards the sky, opening the chest and stacking those shoulders. Lower the left hand back to the mat. Press the floor away to bring yourself back up, all fours. On the next inhale, the left arm sweeps up towards the sky, and as you exhale, it sweeps back down as you thread the needle through the right arm, right side body, bringing the left shoulder, left side of the head to the mat. If you need to keep the right hand here to keep the weight out of your neck, do so. Otherwise, you can reach that right arm up to the sky. Lower the right hand back to the mat. Press the floor away, coming back to all fours, hands and knees. We'll begin to move into downward facing dog. So from here, curl those toes under. Start to shift the hips towards your heels. The knees lift as you press back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's create length in the spine. Bend both of your knees and keep them bent. Shift your hips to the back of the room where the wall meets the ceiling, and then just begin to relax the heels towards the mat and only straighten the legs as much as you can without shifting forward again. Relax the head and neck and breathe. Start to bend your knees. Go back into child's pose. On the inhale, come back up to all fours, and let's move back into downward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Start to shift the hips towards the heels. The knees lift as you press back. Downward facing dog. Start to walk your feet forward, coming to Uttanasana, forward fold. Relax the head and neck here. Place the hands on the hips. Press down through the feet and bring yourself up to Tadasana, mountain pose. So we stand with our feet parallel to each other, just femur width apart. Hips stacked on knees, knees stacked on ankles, pelvis in neutral, crown of the head reaching towards the sky, shoulder blades together and down the back. Standing at the top of the mat, as you inhale, arms sweep up. On the exhale, begin to hinge from those hips, folding forward, bringing the hands down to the ground or on top of blocks. On the inhale, you'll come up halfway. So just let your hands slide right up the shins. The back is parallel to the floor. As you exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back, followed by your left coming to plank. And you can have the knees up or down here. Inner elbows look towards the space in front of you. Then you're going to bend those elbows towards the space behind you as you hug them into the body, slowly lowering down for chaturanga. Sweep the chest through the arms, rising to cobra pose. Curl the toes under, shift back to downward facing dog. Step that right foot forward, followed by the left, coming back to Uttanasana, forward fold. Press down through your feet. Let the arms start to lift. Once they're in line with the ears, use the core, bring yourself all the way up. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms sweep up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Step the feet back to plank. If the knees are up, float forward to the tops of the toes. Then begin to slowly lower down for chaturanga. Sweep the chest through the arms, rising to bhujangasana, cobra pose. Curl the toes under, shift back and rest. You can rest in downward facing dog or child's pose. Take this time to come back to the balanced breath. Inhale and exhale being equal. Start to walk the feet forward towards your hands, coming to Uttanasana, forward fold. Press down through the feet. Arms start to lift. When they're in line with the ears, use that core, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Inhale, come up halfway to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Step your feet back to plank. Slowly lower down, chaturanga. Sweep the chest through the arms, rising to bhujangasana. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Curl the toes under, shift back. Downward facing dog. Step the feet forward. Uttanasana. Press down through those feet. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. As you inhale, bring yourself up halfway. As you exhale, fold. Step those feet back to plank. Remember, it's fine to lower the knees here. Slowly lower down, chaturanga. Sweep the chest through the arms, rising bhujangasana. Curl the toes under, shift back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Rest here or take child's pose. Start to walk the feet forward again, coming to Uttanasana, forward fold. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Knees up or down. Hug those elbows into the body as you lower. Sweep the chest through the arms, rising to cobra pose. Curl the toes under, shift back, downward facing dog. Step the feet forward, coming to Uttanasana. Press down through the feet. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinge forward. As you inhale, come up halfway. As you exhale, fold. Step back to plank once more. Hug those elbows in, slowly lower. Sweep the chest through the arms, rising to bhujangasana. Curl the toes under, shift back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Come back to that balanced breath. Start to walk your feet forward towards your hands, coming to Uttanasana, forward fold. Relax the head and neck here. Press down through the feet. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. From here, we'll step back to downward facing dog. Sweep the right leg out behind you and step the right foot forward between your hands. Root down through the sole of the left foot, toes point out slightly, and as you inhale, arms sweep up. So we find ourselves in Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. A more gentle option is to place the hands on the hips. And we're going to add to this pose. Bring the hands to the heart. I'm going to turn around just so you can see me better. Bring the hands to the heart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to twist to the right. So you can stay just like this, or you can bring that left elbow to the outside of the right knee and breathe. Ooh. Place your hands on the mat on either side of your right foot. Step back, down dog. Sweep that left leg out behind you. Step it forward between your hands. Root down through the sole of the right foot, toes point out slightly. As you inhale, arms sweep up. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Hands come to the heart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, twist to the left. You can stay just like this, or take that right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Place the hands on either side of the left foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Step the feet forward, coming to Uttanasana, forward fold. Press down through those feet. Arms start to lift. Once they're in line with the ears, use the core, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Standing in Tadasana. On the inhale, the arms sweep up. As you exhale, you're going to bend the knees as if you're sitting on the edge of a chair. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slide those hips back in your chair. Focus on your breath for Utkatasana, chair pose. If this is challenging enough for you, stay here. Otherwise, you can bring your hands to your heart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, begin to twist to the left. Stay like this, or again, you can bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. Make sure you're breathing. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Press down through the feet, bring yourself all the way up to standing. Lower the arms by your sides. As you inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, bend the knees, sit on the edge of your chair. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, slide those hips back. Breathe. Bring the hands to the heart. Take a breath in as you exhale. Twist to the right. So you may notice when you twist to the right, that left knee comes forward. Make sure your knees are in line with one another when you do that twist. You can stay just like this or bring the outside of the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Bring yourself back to center. Press down through the feet to bring yourself up. Go ahead and close your eyes here and just watch the breath flow in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale and exhale are equal. Go ahead and open the eyes. As you inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. As you inhale, bring yourself up halfway. As you exhale, fold forward. Step back to downward facing dog. We're going to move into a downward facing dog twist, and I'll have two options for you. The most gentle option is to bring your right hand just halfway between your left hand and your left foot, and just peer out under that left armpit. For a deeper twist, you can take the right hand and hold on to the left ankle. Place the right hand back where it was, and then we'll do the other side. So you can take the left hand just halfway between your right hand and right foot, peering out under that right armpit. To take it deeper, see if you can grasp your right ankle with the left hand. Remember to breathe. Take that left hand back to where it was. From here, we'll float forward to plank. We're going to hold plank for just a moment. So you want to keep the navel drawn in, breath balanced. You can obviously lower the knees if you'd like. And now let's all just lower all the way down to the mat. Cross the forearms in front of you, rest your forehead. Bend your knees and let the legs sway from side to side. Let the legs become still and then lower them down to the mat. Bring your arms by your sides, palms face the sky. As you inhale, the head, chest, and arms simultaneously lift up off of the mat. As you exhale, they lower. Inhale, head, chest, arms lift. Exhale, lower. Lift and lower 3 more times on your own. When you finish, you can just come on down, cross those forearms in front of you, and rest your forehead. After you finish, bend your knees again and rotate the ankles. Reverse the direction of the ankle rotation. Let the legs become still. Lower them back to the mat. Bring your arms by your sides, palms face the sky. This time, we'll add the legs. As you inhale, head, chest, arms, and legs simultaneously lift up off of the mat. As you exhale, they lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. The next time you lower down, you can roll over onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Once you hug the knees in, you can feel free to rock gently from side to side. Place the soles of the feet on the mat and cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Take the hands around the left thigh, draw those knees into the chest. Keeping the right ankle over the left thigh, lower the left foot to the mat and bring the arms out like a T, palms face the ceiling. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, begin to tip the legs over to the left as you roll to the pinky toe side of the left foot. On the inhale, bring yourself back up. And on the exhale, tip the legs over to the right as you roll to the big toe side of the left foot. Inhale back up, and you'll continue moving with the breath, just rolling from one side of the foot to the other. The next time the sole of the left foot is flat on the mat, you can pause there. Lower the right foot, make any adjustments to the foundation that you need to, and then you'll cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Take the hands around that right thigh, draw the legs in towards the chest. Keeping that left ankle over the right thigh, lower the right foot to the mat. Bring the arms out like a T, palms face the ceiling. Oops. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, begin to tip those legs over to the right. So you're rolling to the pinky toe side of that right foot. Inhale, bring yourself back up. And then as you exhale, begin to tip the legs over to the left as you roll to the big toe side of the right foot. Inhale back up, and then continue moving with the breath, rolling from one side of the foot to the other. The next time the sole of the right foot is flat on your mat, pause there. Lower the left foot. Draw the knees into the chest. Keep the knees drawn in and bring those arms out like a T, palms face the ceiling. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you'll twist to your left. So you're tipping those legs over to the left. Left leg comes down to the mat. The right leg can just rest on top of it. If it's okay for your neck, you can turn the head to look towards the right. Start to draw those knees back to the chest, head and neck come to neutral. On the next exhale, we'll twist to the right. So you're tipping the legs over to the right. Right leg comes down to the ground, left leg rests on top of it. If it's okay for the neck, you can turn to look to the left. Bring those knees back to the chest. Place the right hand on the right knee, left hand on the left knee. On the inhale, you'll pull those knees away from your chest as your arms straighten. And as you exhale, you'll draw the knees back in. Inhale, knees pull away. Exhale, draw the knees in. Continue moving with the breath. Dynamic Apanasana. Draw the knees in one more time. And then we'll place the soles of the feet on the mat. Bring your arms by your sides, the palms face the floor. As you inhale, you'll engage your glutes, press down through the feet, and lift your hips. Begin to wiggle the shoulders beneath you, and then clasp the hands together. Press the hands and the arms into the mat, lifting the hips and breathing. Release your hands. Unwiggle those shoulders. Slowly lower the hips down to the mat. Draw the knees into the chest. If you have a strap or a belt nearby, you'll grab that. And if not, don't worry about it. You can practice without it. So what we're going to do is place the strap around the ball of the right foot and then extend both legs nice and long. And if you don't have a strap, you'll just extend the legs nice and long. The reins of the strap are one in each hand, and your feet are flexed. So you're drawing the toes in towards your body. On the inhale, the right leg lifts up off of the mat, sole of the foot towards the sky. If you're using a strap, you can just bring the leg in a little bit more, nothing drastic, just looking to stretch the hamstring. Breathe here for Supta Padangusthasana 1. Lower that right leg down to the mat. If you're using a strap, you'll place both reins of the strap in the right hand. That left arm comes out like a T, palm faces the sky. On the inhale, the right leg lifts. And then as you exhale, the right leg opens up out to the right. So if you have a strap, you can actually use it to hold your leg up. If you don't have a strap, you use those leg muscles. And if you have a strap and you want to work more on strength, See if you can just open your hand and let the strap lay there. If not, use the strap. Draw that right leg back up, and then as you exhale, lower it down to the mat. If you're using a strap, place both reins in the left hand. The right arm comes out like a T, palm faces the ceiling. As you inhale, the right leg lifts, and then as you exhale, the right leg crosses over the body as you roll onto that left hip. So notice I'm not putting my foot on the ground here. You can again use your strap to hold your leg up or challenge your strength and just let go. Draw the right leg back up. As you exhale, lower it down to the mat. So we're going to switch legs now. So if you're using a strap, you'll place it on around the ball of that left foot. Flex both feet. Inhale and exhale are equal here. On the inhale, left leg lifts. Sole of the foot looks towards the sky. Breathe. Supta Padangusthasana 1. Lower the left leg. If you're using a strap, you'll place both reins of the strap in the left hand. Right arm comes out like a T, palm faces the sky. On the inhale, the left leg lifts. As you exhale, the left leg opens up out to the left for Supta Padangusthasana 2. Draw that left leg back up. As you exhale, lower it down to the mat. If you're using your strap, you'll place both reins in the right hand, left arm out like a T. On the inhale, the left leg lifts. And on the exhale, that left leg crosses over the body as you roll onto that right hip for Supta Padangusthasana 3. Slowly draw that left leg back up. As you exhale, lower it to the mat. If you're using a strap, you can just place it to the side. Bring those arms out like a T. Draw the knees into the chest. Press the soles of the feet up towards the sky. So here, we're just going to stay like this for a bit. You can have straight legs or bent knees. Watch the breath flow in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale and exhale are equal. Draw the knees to the chest and bring them out like a V. Take the arms between the legs and see if you can grasp the pinky toe sides of the feet. If not, you can hold on to the ankles or the calves. So you're going to guide the soles of the feet to look up towards the sky. And then rock gently from side to side for Happy Baby, Ananda Balasana. This is something I swore I would never do on camera, but here I go. Now, take the peace fingers of both hands, grasp the big toes, extend through the heels, make a nice big V with the legs here. You can rock side to side here if you like. For some reason, I don't like that, so I like to stay still here. But if you like to rock side to side, that's fine too. Start to draw the legs together, arms come together. And then let the legs lower down to the ground as those arms lower up overhead. Take a nice full body stretch. Bend your knees, placing the soles of the feet on the mat and make the feet mat width apart. Place your hands on your belly And just let those knees sway from side to side. Let those legs become still. Let the knees fall in on each other. And just take a moment and think about your unlimited potential. What is holding you back? If you can figure out what that is, see if you can just let go of it and proceed to be limitless. We'll begin to transition into Shavasana. Feel free to grab anything that you might need to be comfortable. Once you have what you need, you'll extend those legs nice and long. Arms by your sides, palms face the sky. The arms are a few inches away from the body. Relax the jaw by creating a space between the top and bottom rows of teeth. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth, and let your eyes rest in their sockets. Resist the urge to make subtle movements. Allow the natural breath to take over and rest in Shavasana. Slowly start to deepen your breath, becoming aware of the space around you, becoming aware of your body. You can start to make subtle movements that feel good, wiggling the fingers and toes, rotating through the wrists and the ankles, turning the head gently from side to side. Stretch through the arms and the legs like you're just waking up. Nice full body stretch, and then we'll roll to the right side in the fetal position and stay there for a few breaths. Keeping the eyes closed if you'd like. You can use your arms to bring yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. Once you get there, you can bring the hands to the heart in Anjali Mudra. Sun says, be your own illumination. Ren says, sing your heart out all day long. Stream says, do not stop for any obstacle. Oak says, when the wind blows, bend easily and trust your roots to hold. Stars say, what you see is one small slice of a single modest galaxy. Remember that vastness cannot be grasped by mind. Ant says, small does not mean powerless. Silence says nothing. In the quiet, everything comes clear. I say limitless. I say yes. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this morning. Your continued support means so much. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. May you have ease and well-being. Namaste. Thank you.